The market rejects 4020, then rejects 3903. So where the heck are we? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in last week's video, we talked about the fact that the market should push up towards 4020, and if they were able to get through, we should see a decent rally. If not, we should see a rejection down towards 3850. They pushed up to 4020, were unable to break through, and we did see a strong rejection, but they were unable to break 3903 on the way down. Now the market sits in limbo, and we have to wonder if they have one more push down to 3850 or if the bulls are going to save it. I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, since we're still above 3903 and pushed a little bit higher, there are several possibilities, so let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and we've zoomed out to get a bigger picture view for the next few weeks of what we're looking at so we can have some expectations of where we could be possibly heading. So from a bullish perspective first, okay, we're talking about 3640 being wave 4 down, and we're starting to build wave 5 up towards 5,000 plus. Now, for that to happen, the bulls need to complete the diagonal that they're trying to complete, where this move up here is wave 1, this move down is wave 2, wave 3 to the last high at 4328, wave 4 at the lows that we're looking at now, and then wave 5 of this diagonal up to 4400, which would complete wave 1 of 5 off of the lows. Now, I will be honest and tell you that that is on its last life, and the bulls are against the wall and really need to push up, but it is still possible, and it is still a count that we are tracking. So that's the bullish perspective. From a bearish perspective, this low was this circle wave 3, okay? Then we needed a wave 4 up, which was that last high at 4328, and then we'd look for a wave 5 down towards 3450. And we'll talk about how we get down here in just a minute, because it's not just a direct shot. The market doesn't move in straight lines, and we're not moving in impulsive waves. We are moving in diagonals, and those are very different than impulsive waves. So let's dig in a little bit and see how we get to both targets. So we talked about the fact they should test 4020 Friday, and they did. They failed. They sold off very hard, but were unable to break the low so far. This move up could be a wave 4, okay? So you'd have a 1, 2, 3 down to the low, wave 4 up, and then wave 5 down towards 3850 to complete this cycle down here off of the high and give us the A wave down or the wave 4 down completion point where we would look for a bounce. All right, this bounce up could also be the start of a rally higher. And both bullish and bearish cases are going to look exactly the same here for a little bit. The difference is just where the low is going to be. Okay, so we talked about last week 3910 being the line in the sand, and that was more about this being a wave 5. So it went a little below that, but once you got much further past this, this isn't too deep to be a wave 5, and we kind of have to reconsider our count. And then that would mean just that this wave 3 moves over, this wave 4 moves up, and wave 5 moves down towards 3850. So that's all we were looking at, is that line in the sand being for the count to end there and start the rally. So if this is going to be a direct move higher and we're not going to break this low, they need to break over this last high here at 3958. Okay, so through that and then through this congestion here at 3975, and then it's very likely they're trying to start this rally up to 4200 more directly. But if they push down and break the low, then we should expect around 3850. It could be a little higher than that, could be 3870, somewhere in there, but break this low down in the 3800s a little bit, and then we should look for a low point there for a rally to start towards 4200, okay? So in either case, we're looking for 4200 for both the down move, which would be off the high. Remember, we're talking about diagonals, so it's an ABC count. So this would be the A wave down. You'd get a B wave bounce towards that 4200 area, and then C down towards that 3450 area, which will be a pretty nasty fall. For the other count, the bullish count, this would have been wave 4 down. This move up would be wave A. Then you'd hold support in wave B at around 4050, and then you get C up towards 4400 in a pretty strong rally. So essentially what we're looking for is we're looking for a low to hold around 3850 or higher, a rally towards 4200, and then what happens from 4200, okay, we'll kind of tell the story. If the B wave support can hold and we start a rally higher, then it becomes very likely we're in this wave 5 and we're off to the races. If we get a impulsive move down and it's very strong, then it's very likely we're in this C wave down towards 3450 to complete wave 5 and that bigger wave 4 off the top that we've been talking about. So right now, everything's kind of messy because we're dealing in diagonals, so it's really choppy, and they were unable to break the lows. So the key is going to be, can they break out over 39.60 and 75 to push higher in this rally? Okay, which would be an A wave or a B wave, just depending on which count we're in. Or do they need to move lower towards 38.50 to complete this A wave down? Okay, and then from there, we would look for a bounce up towards that 4,200 area. Okay, over on the NASDAQ. As you can imagine, we are in a very similar setup. They trade very much in tune with each other. So the question is, can they come back down and break this low and bring us down toward this 11,800 area, 11,850 area to complete this wave A or wave 4 down? All right. Or will they make a more direct move higher? Okay. And a rally towards the 13,100 area. All right. And in that case, we would look for the pullback again to tell the story. A corrective move down towards the 12.6, 12.5 area that holds this B wave support and then starts to rally. Makes it look like we're headed towards 14,000 and wave 5 higher. However, a impulsive move that breaks through support and starts to really move down very strongly would take us down to the 10.6, 10.500 area to complete wave C down here and the wave 4 on the NASDAQ. So again, break the low, we're looking at that 11.8, 11.850 area, then a bounce up towards the 13.100 area, or we're looking for a direct move to 13.100 and then a pullback that will tell the story. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it will take you right over to our website. Once you get over there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans and they both come with a 7-day free trial because we want you to get in there and make sure you love it. Make sure you are part of our trading team and it's everything you want it to be before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. Okay, in our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He has a great setup that gets you in very cheap and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he sets it up that is so unique. It's something you kind of have to see, and it's another reason we give you that free trial so you can make sure it's a trading style that you like and is for you, again, before you ever spend your money. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into a small account, and he trades it using mini ES futures, using disciplined trading methods, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a huge retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in the room so we can make some money together. Key takeaways for today, it's going to be about breaking 39.60, okay? If they're going to move down, they need to break the low, and then we would be heading towards 38.50 in that area. And then we would look for a rally higher. If they can break it directly over 39.60 and then 39.75, then it does look like we are making a more direct move towards that 4,200 area, and we'll see what we get from there. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of deal. The number to break for them on the NASDAQ is the 12,450 area. They can push up above that. Then it looks like we're making a direct move towards that 13,100 area, and our pullback will tell the story from there. If not, we're looking at a move down towards the 11.8 to 11.850 area to complete this wave A or wave 4, and then looking for a bounce up towards 13,100, where, again, the pullback would tell the story. Guys, that is the market update for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.